What are you doing to oppose it?
Okay, so the people elected me here to represent them because I said I don't want this homeless shelter built here any more than you do. Take my comments. So when I became the senator, the first thing that I did was I wrote legislation. Just like there's no marijuana selling within 1,000 feet of a school, just like there's no carrying of guns, legal or not, within 1,000 feet of the school, I said, I don't want a homeless shelter within 500 feet of the subway.
Yes, okay.
I introduced that legislation to the Senate. I got a few sponsors. Assemblyman Kang picked up my legislation and then introduced it to the Assembly, where nobody co-sponsored it except Assemblyman Michael Novikov. And we stand there, well, what happens to the legislators here? Right? The city councilwoman can also write the same legislation and introduce it to the city council. And today, 2 years later, that was never written. Why? Why do you talk and say you're against the shelter if you don't do anything about it?
Yeah, exactly.
So when some neighbors came to us, like him, and said, we discovered a discrepancy. It seems like the building permit here is issued erroneously. They violated certain protocols already, without a proper water table study, without a proper asbestos inspection, without a proper contract from the city to erect the homeless shelter. So we said, okay, let's write a Board of Standards and Appeals challenge
for all the homeless shelters.
Right. So no, just for this.
Okay.
So I wrote 2 of them, and sure enough, the Board of Standards and Appeals agreed with it.
Yeah.
And now they're going to hear the case. Right? To see if those permits were in fact should not have been issued. So that's one aspect of it. Okay, maybe we're not going to win in the long run, but we're slowing them down.
Yeah, right?
Obviously. I'm calling for an audit of the particular builder, right? And to see his transactions in the past, to see if there's anything dirty, right? To see if there's anything underhanded going on. So there's one thing that I promised the community. I can't promise them that this is definitely not going to get built. I'd be lying. Yes. Right? And I'd be lying like these other politicians, and I hate politicians. I really do. I hate politics. I hate politicians. I would never lie to these people. Right? I'm going to fight. I'm going to continue to fight. I'm going to gather allies like I have in Assemblyman Novikov, Assemblyman Lester Chang. We're going to fight them. We're going to fight them as long as we fight. Let's say the fight continues for 3-4 years. You never know who's the mayor then, right? Might be me.
Yeah, let's hope. I'd love that.
Yeah.
And now that I remember when it first came out, they were saying they would bus the homeless people into the shelter. Is that true? Or like, do you know?
They never told us where these homeless people are coming from. All we know is 150 single homeless men. Now, this could be veterans. This could be the criminals that they've been letting out of jail for the last 7 years from Rikers Island. But you know what? There's other